TUV Leadership. This is Gotham coming at you from Perth, WA, doing my day 22 of my core accountability recording. Super excited as always. Proudly launching coaching the business by Mr. Ujjal Bose from Sydney, Australia, and mentored in life by Double Diamond going triple, Ganesh and Rekha Shenoy. So it's been an amazing week so far. Just some really good activity happening. I just been listening to a few story audios because having candidates in the process and giving them audios to listen to, which in the beginning part of the process, you want to give them more story audios, diamond success story audios. But I want to know what happened in that audio, so I'm always keenly listening to it. So just managed to finish listening to Ganesh's Double Diamond story audio. I think this is from a few years ago, 2015, I believe. Just such quality, and just such a heartwarming story. And then I'm just halfway through listening to Alan and Jenny Figueredo's audio. Just finished listening to Jenny's part of the audio because that is one of the audios I want to pass on to the candidate next. And knowing Jenny's background as well, she comes from a very well-off family, but for her to humble, and she had a very good corporate career in America as well, but for her to humble herself and go on this journey, and her journey wasn't a straight line. They did have to go through a lot of ups and downs, and eventually they earned the right to become a diamond. So yeah, really looking forward to Alan's part next because he's a straight shooter as well. So it'll be really good to listen to his part of the story. I'm sure I've heard this audio before, but once again, just love re-listening to a lot of the success audios. Sometimes I feel like I get stuck into the mechanical, the attitude audios, but it's just sometimes just good to just take that step back and listen to rally audios because you just actually connect from a very human level. I was on the road quite a bit for work today, and I like that part because that means that I get to listen to audios while driving around. I listened to Ganesh's recording from when he was here last year winter conference. The audio is called Emotional Connect, a Necessity. I just want to share 3 points that Ganesh talked about in that audio, which was super key, super what connected with myself. One, he talked about just a mindset around listening to audios, reading books, and that's something he did a lot while just before or on his way to seeing a candidate, because he goes like when you are listening to audios before seeing that, all these thoughts, all these things are fresh in your mind, and when you talk to your candidate, you're shooting bullets. You're like even if the candidate's a really negative person, or they've got the guard up, because you're in that mindset, you can actually neutralize or even empower them. He talks about like emotionally being able to connect with them, and also he actually prefers people who had experience with network marketing, Amway, or even been in Amway in the business before. I'm pretty sure it's Anand's example that he actually uses on this audio, where he talked about someone being part of the system and then got reconnected. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Anand and Mahita in that audio, so that was pretty cool. The second thing he talks about is just focusing on smaller goals. In a lot of times we say, man, at the end of the year I'm going to be a platinum, at the end of the year I'm going to hit this goal, and so forth. But he just talks about the importance of setting goals from function to function, and just making sure that we track that on a daily basis so that we hit it. So the immediate goal for all of us should be summer conference. It's I'm not sure, I think it's just over 30 days to go now, 36 days to be precise possibly. So we really need to focus on the summer conference and see what activity we need to do on a daily basis to get to our goal for summer conference. What Ganesh says is, if we hit our daily goals, if we hit our short-term goals, function to function, our yearly goals will automatically happen. But in a lot of times, we focus on the long-term goals. I'm going to be platinum in 1 year, 2 years. But unfortunately, we kind of hide behind that big goal and not focus on the shorter-term goals. So that's one thing that I really took out. And he mentions about as well, when setting a goal, just have your volume and your structure, so that you want to chase volume with the right structure. It's not only about creating volume, but you want to create volume with the right structure. He mentions once again about Bill Britt and how Bill Britt made them draw down their charts, org charts every single day. He goes even when he used to get the junk mail, he wouldn't throw those out. He would actually keep those to actually draw his org chart on it every single day. So that's something I really follow, and I really want to keep following on a very regular basis. And the last point to finish this audio off that I want to share is he talks about a mouth being a really part of our human body. It's we need to, our mind usually falls back on our previous experiences, but a mouth can talk what we want to, what the possibilities that we want in the future is. So he talks about know when to listen to yourself, know when to talk to yourself. Our mouth, the words that we speak, controls the mindset that we have. So it's so important to talk what you want. It's so important to speak the positive affirmations and speak in things that you really want, so that you can your thoughts, you can actually your words controlling your thoughts to speak of. Yeah, so it's been a bit of an awesome day with a lot of audio binge, because I had to get my steps up, which I didn't do my exercise in the morning today. So I went on this long walk today and then just managed to listen to quite a bit of the audios, and plus the driving kind of helped. With that, day 22 is a done deal, and I'm looking forward to everyone else's audios. Cheers.